nobody understood me. Product of the city, kept it solid like it should be. Yeah, yeah. Chances I ain't never take, we never saw what it could be. No way, no way. So many people call me fake, cause I took a step out. Hood baby took it farther than the south. I'm like, tell me where to go, even in my.
We are doing Clack fans. Y'all don't know how long it took me to get that Clack. So this is gonna be a real quick video. I have my design already printed and ready to go. I just need to remove the fabric from the fan. I don't even know what it's called. Is this like the fan skeleton? I'm not even sure. So I need to remove it from the fan, the plastic piece, and press it. I'm pressing it at 400 on 400 degrees for 60 seconds. I tried it on 385, I believe, for like 40 seconds or something. That didn't work for me. And I did another one on 400 degrees for 60 seconds, and it turned out great. So I'm going to just get it done. Good morning, YouTube family. So today I'm going to finish up my Clack fan, and to finish it off I am using this Craft Bond spray adhesive. Like I said yesterday, I already removed the fan, the material from the fan. Okay, so I have my fan here, the bones or frame here, and my design. Okay, so first we are going to, I am going to just tap it with a little bit of heat just to take the wrinkles out so it'll lay flatter once I place it on top of my design. And then we will spray it with some adhesive and go from there. So I'm just tapping it with some heat for 10 seconds to just knock the wrinkles out. Prayerfully I don't put any more wrinkles in it. I'm not even latching the heat press. I'm just holding it down for a few seconds and opening it back up. Okay. Okay, so yep, that's it. Just knocking the wrinkles out, the folds out, and now I'm going to spray some adhesive on here so it'll stick to the design, the paper with the design. Okay, so I stepped outside just so I can spray it. I don't want adhesive, the extra, to just float all over everything inside of my shit. So step outside for a second and shake it up and spray it. Hopefully you all can hear me. I don't have my microphone, so just do a couple test sprays. And we're going to spray it on the side that we're going to lay down on the design. Okay. So we got a little bit of wind blowing. Try to hurry up. Okay. Okay. That's it. Alright, so we're going to let it air dry for a few minutes, a few seconds, and we're going to place it on the design. Okay, so my fabric has dried a little bit, maybe too low, it's still sticky. So I'm just going to place it over my image, making sure that the main pieces of the design that I want is within the Clack fan frame itself. And I'm just rubbing it out. Okay, rubbing it out, flatten it down as much as possible. Okay. Just smoothing it out. Smoothing it out, smoothing it out. Hopefully y'all can see me what I'm doing. Okay. Oops. Okay, so alright, there we have it. I'm going to give y'all a close-up of what it's looking like. So this is a close-up of what it's looking like on the design. And like I said, I'm just making sure all of my main pieces, which I have words going around, so I'm making sure that's within the line of the Clack fan, and everything else is fitting perfectly. I have a 16 by 20 heat press, so I have to press it 2 times, and I'm going to use, I can't remember the name of this board, but I did get it from Home Depot a while ago. Let's see. This is tempered hardboard. That's what the tag says, tempered hardboard. So if you have a small heat press, you can get this from Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere like that. So what I'm going to do is lay it on my heat press sideways and press one side of the Clack fan, and then turn it around and press the second half, and we're done. So let's get my butcher paper to go across the bottom of the board, and we're ready to go. Okay, so on my board, I'm not sure if all of them is like this, but on my board I have a smooth side, and then it's a rough side, and I usually press on the smooth side. I just usually go with that, so there's no issues. So yes, so I'm going to show y'all how I set this up. Move this there. think I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my board on the table up under my design and get that prepped and ready. So once I slap it on the heat press, we are ready to go. Okay. And one day, y'all, we're gonna have a I believe it's a 31 by 34, one of the big boy heat presses. So it'll be a one and done. So my goal is to work hard enough so that I can get all the equipment that I want to run my business successfully and to be able to handle a large quantity of orders successfully and in a timely manner. So yes, so we're going to put this on the bottom half. And if you're wondering, let's see, can't see my face. Okay, so, and if you're wondering, my design image is a 26 by 14, and I bought my fans from Amazon. If it's something that you all think you will be interested in, I can put the template that I use, because this one I created, the shape. If you want to do your own Clack fans, I can list this template on my Shopify for you all to purchase. If that's something that you're interested in, just let me know and I will place it on there for you. Okay? Alright. So now I'm just rubbing it down. Just rubbing it down over under my butcher paper, making sure that it's flat as possible. I really don't want any issues with it. I want it to be right. Okay. Okay. So now, got that as flat as I can get it. We are going to flip this over so that I have the design up. If you do sublimation, then you already know to flip it where the design is on top, the butcher paper is on bottom, and your image and whatever material you're using is in between. Okay, so let's see if I can flip it without messing it up. Messing up my lay. As a matter of fact, let me just show you what I have. So let me show you what I have before I flip it over. So I have my butcher paper, my Clack fan, my design, and then the hardboard. Okay, and we're gonna just flip it over. So let's see. Oh, the fans are working against me. All right. So now, once flipped, I have my design. Prayerfully, my Clack fan has stayed in position. My butcher paper, and now my hardboard. Okay. So I just want to check, make sure my Clack fan stayed where I wanted it to be, where I need it to be. I'm just going to turn it around. And actually, that's how I'm going to flip it on my hardboard. I'm just going to turn it, do the other side, and keep on going. Okay. I think we are good to press. So I'm going to go down this end. Now, if you have I know I see some people on YouTube have their heat press sitting on a kind of like on a table where their hardboard is balanced. Unfortunately, my setup is not like that. So I have to work with what I have, which, you know, you can do the same. Just work with what you have. So I'm going to just slide my fan over a little bit to the edge here. And once I press it, I'm making sure getting the edge of my fan in there. And I don't really need all of this paper. I could cut it, but it's, you know, I'm going to work around it. So let's get it to the heat press. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see what I'm about to do. Turn that. Now, just gonna take this and sit it up here. And when I do it, I'm making sure the edge of my hardboard is lined up with the bottom of my heat press. Sorry. Okay, I'm making sure it's lined up with the bottom of my heat press, and it is. Okay, and I'm just making sure it's at the edge or over as much as I can get it. Come on. Okay, and I'm pressing on 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And I'm making sure that the Clack fan design is up. Oh, I gotta adjust my pressure. Hold on. Forgot to adjust my pressure. Okay, so let's do that. Now, let's do it again. I'll set it on the edge. Okay, slide up, going in. Y'all, should be okay. And one more. Okay, try to get my pressure to about 5. So we're doing 400 degrees for 60 seconds with a pressure of 5. And I do have the Fusion IQ heat press 16 by 20. Okay, and what I'm doing while that's pressing, I'm holding. Let's see if I can show y'all. I am just holding up right here. I'm just holding up the other side of it so that it's balanced, it doesn't bend or anything like that. Okay. Alright, y'all, so the 60 seconds is up. So we're going to slide it out. And I can see from the heat press that I did get the design press on this side very well. So what I'm going to do is, I hope y'all can see it, is slide it out a little bit and turn it around so that I can get the other side. Okay, hopefully y'all saw that. And I'm going to just pull it over once again, making sure my board is lined up with my mat, with my bottom half of my heat press, and pulling the edge of the design over just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Alright. So now I can see what I have left. And when I do my heat press, I try to cross over a little bit to the side that I pressed so that there's no crease or anything. So going back under, pressing, making sure you're good. Okay, and pressing for the second time on the second half. 60 seconds. Okay. So I'm gonna hold this and I'll be back once it's done. Alright, I moved it to the table. I removed the hardboard from the bottom, and now let's peel the design and the Clack fan material apart. Okay, let's see what we get. So this is just what's it called? Butcher paper. What? And now for the reveal of the fan. Okay. So let's see. There we go. Okay. So here's the design on the Clack fan material. So now we're just gonna throw this away. That anymore. Now we are going to put it back together. Okay. Go. So now basically, I am just looking at the fan. So I know that's the back. Swoop it around. Okay. So I know the one that's facing down is the last one. So just gonna push them back that way. We'll push that piece to the back side. And I know it's an easier way to do this, so if you're a printer or a crafter, let me know. I think I've seen someone use painter's tape to just hold them in place. So that's something that I might try. And this is my double-sided tape that I use, which I got from Michael's years ago. Now we're gonna just put it back together. skipped a space when I was putting them down, and I thought so, but I kept going. But once I flipped it over, that confirmed that I did. So I'm just shifting all of them over one, you know. Mistakes happen, we learn, and keep going. And I'm gonna say, I guess that's why when I've seen other people use the painter's tape, that helps. Just keeping it in order. Okay. So now I just have one right here and this back one. So I'm gonna flip it back for a second to put double-sided tape here. Flip it back and do the double-sided tape here. There's our Clack fan. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, y'all know what the ultimate test is to make sure it clacks. Okay? So here we go. And I think, oh, let's fix that piece. A little fold. Yeah. And she is ready to go to her new home. Yep. That is how you print and press a Clack fan with a 16x20 heat press or smaller. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, as of today, we're at 72 subscribers. Okay, and I just want to thank all 72 of y'all. And if you're new, please consider hitting that button and subscribe to continue following me on this journey of YouTubing, growth, printing, learning, and me sharing all the information and knowledge that I have. So until next time, be blessed. Hey, one for the road.
To redemption and no exception. I need some clarity.